The year 2024 will be etched in our memories, not for joyous celebrations, but as a stark reminder of the devastating power of climate change. For the first time in recorded history, global temperatures surged past the critical 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold, a clear signal that we are entering uncharted and perilous territory. This ominous milestone, coupled with the relentless onslaught of extreme weather events across the globe, paints a grim picture of a planet in distress. The science is unequivocal. Human activities, fueled by our insatiable appetite for fossil fuels, are the primary drivers of this unprecedented warming. Decades of warnings from scientists and activists have gone unheeded, and now the consequences of our inaction are staring us in the face. From the scorching heat waves that ravaged Europe to the catastrophic floods that inundated parts of Asia, the fingerprints of climate change are evident in every corner of the world. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated. We are at a tipping point, and the window of opportunity to avert the worst impacts of climate change is rapidly closing. The time for complacency is long gone. The time for bold, decisive action is now. We must confront this challenge head-on, with unwavering determination and a shared sense of responsibility for the future of our planet. In 2015, the world came together in Paris, united in the face of a common threat. The Paris Agreement, hailed as a landmark achievement in international diplomacy, set an ambitious goal to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, above pre-industrial levels, preferably to 1.5 degrees Celsius. This target, scientists argued, was crucial to avoid the most catastrophic consequences of climate change. However, the sobering reality is that we are falling woefully short of our commitments. Despite the urgency, many nations have been slow to implement policies and invest in renewable energy sources at the scale required. The latest round of nationally determined contributions, which outline each country's emissions reduction targets, falls far short of what is needed to meet the Paris Agreement goals. Current pledges put us on a trajectory for a disastrous 2.5 to 2.9 degrees Celsius warming by the end of the century. The inadequacy of our collective response is deeply concerning. The Paris Agreement, while imperfect, remains our best hope for averting climate catastrophe. We need stronger commitments, more ambitious targets, and a relentless focus on implementation. The world's major emitters in particular must step up and take the lead in transitioning to a low-carbon future. The year 2024 bore witness to the devastating consequences of our warming planet. Extreme weather events, once considered rare occurrences, have become the new normal. From the American West to the Australian outback, wildfires raged with unprecedented intensity, fueled by tinder-dry conditions and scorching temperatures. Coastal communities grappled with rising sea levels and more frequent and powerful storms, while inland regions faced prolonged droughts and water scarcity. The human toll of these disasters is immeasurable. Millions have been displaced from their homes, livelihoods have been destroyed, and lives have been tragically lost. The World Meteorological Organization estimates that climate change intensified 26 out of 29 studied weather events in 2024, causing at least 3,700 deaths and displacing millions. The economic costs, too, are staggering, running into billions of dollars in damages and lost productivity. These events are a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet and the profound impact our actions have on the natural world. Climate change is not a distant threat. It is here, it is now, and it is affecting every aspect of our lives. We can no longer afford to ignore the warning signs. We must act now to mitigate further warming and adapt to the changes that are already underway. The climate crisis is a global challenge that demands a global response. No single nation can solve this problem alone. We must work together with a shared sense of urgency and purpose to forge a sustainable path forward. The time for half measures and empty promises is over. We need concrete action backed by political will and financial resources. There is hope. Initiatives like the Early Warnings for All and the Global Greenhouse Gas Watch are crucial steps in the right direction. These programs, aimed at strengthening climate resilience and monitoring greenhouse gas emissions, provide valuable tools for adaptation and mitigation. We need to scale up such efforts and invest heavily in renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and other climate-smart solutions. The future of our planet hangs in the balance. We have the knowledge, the technology, and the resources to avert the worst impacts of climate change. What we need now is the courage, the commitment, and the collective will to act. Let us rise to the challenge not with despair, but with determination, innovation, and a shared vision for a healthier, more sustainable future for all.